Hi guys, so welcome to the Arsenal pre-match against Mansfield for the FA Cup. Gavin, how are we feeling, mate?
Not to put Mansfield down, but confident. I know they've had a few good, obviously they've had a few good results to get to this stage of the FA Cup. So obviously it's not going to be all done and dusted before the ball's even kicked. However, I think with the second team that we can put out, it's going to be an easy victory. If I'm to be honest.
This is Arsenal's strength this year. Is that they have 2 11s that are just so strong.
Well, that's what we've been aiming for years, hasn't it? Like
Yeah.
that's always been the question. Well, it's not always been the question mark, and it's not been the only question mark. But squad depth was always steady. They don't play De Bruyne. They play somebody else. They don't play Haaland. They did have Julian Alvarez. They don't play Bernardo Silva. They've got Foden. They've got X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
I feel I'd say probably got a better squad depth than what City do at the moment.
You have the least drop off, I think.
Yeah.
I think City have more like quote unquote world class players, but yeah, I'd agree. Depth wise, as in like actual drop off, I think you don't have a lot of drop off anywhere around the pitch. You always have an option anywhere.
Yeah. No, I agree.
It'll be simple tomorrow. I think. I don't mean to be. I'm not just trying to buff your ego. I think you'll walk over them.
No, I think we should. We definitely should. Sorry, Ben. I keep seeing you going to speak, but I think you're right. I think it's Jenny case of you've not won it before the ball's kicked because anything can happen in the FA Cup. That is the
Yeah.
magic of the FA Cup. However, the team that I have noted down that I think will play or should play should run out 3-4 goals.
Problem is, with your starting 11 quality and even a secondary team that you can put out, really, without making, obviously, you're right, it's the FA Cup, anything can happen. Class-wise, you should be walking away with it, really.
What's the team,
Yeah.
Gav?
What the team that I think it's going to be.
Mhm.
Or that's right. So the team I want it to be, actually, I should say, I've just looked at the goalkeeper. I think we should put Tommy Setford in goals. He obviously came on in the last round. Kepa just came off, just wanting to give Setford minutes. I
Mhm.
think he starts tomorrow. I think that'll be a good experience for him. Back four, obviously Ben White, still questionable, still out with a wee injury. Saliba obviously rolled his ankle against Chelsea, so he doesn't look like he's in. And Lewis Skelly is banned, got a match ban. So I generally don't know. To be honest, I think he's playing the Skerra right back. Gabriel, Solomon, and Carl Fiore. To be honest, obviously I don't want to put Timber in there, and Timber gets injured, and then we're
Yeah.
out of Timber and Ben White. And then midfield, don't play Zubimendi or Rice. Rest both of them for Bayer Leverkusen. Even though I think Zubimendi, he looked like he picked up a little bit of a knock, but hopefully he'll be fine for Leverkusen. So I've went for Norgard and Eze because I'm not quite too sure who else we're going to put in that role. And then the kind of calm position, Odegaard if he's back. If not, again, fuck knows, maybe put a
You
youngster
didn't bring
in it.
Ranieri back, did you? That was just
No,
rumoured.
Ranieri.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ranieri's still Marseille. He assisted Aubameyang the other night. So he's doing well over Marseille. I would have preferred to have him. Oh my God, I forgot about one, and I literally was going on about him to someone else. Fuck Odegaard. I think he'll stay out. I think Norgard and Eze will be the midfield. I think he'll play Mark Stillman. He's just been brought. He's just back from injury. I think he played about 20 minutes for the under 18s. I think. I'm not going to put down Mansfield, but I think that's like an under 18.
Will it
That's
not
good
be
minutes
past his
though, isn't it?
bedtime?
What, at fucking 12:15, Ben? I hope not. What kind of fucking bedtime did you have growing up? Fuck, were you allowed out the room? What the fuck
No.
is this?
No.
No, and then I think front three speaks for itself. Madueke on the right, Martinelli on the left, and Jesus up front.
Yeah. I think I'd probably back that. Yeah.
Well,
I don't
Martinelli's
think
been
there's a
strong
lot
in
of
the FA
changes.
Cup. He's been strong in the FA Cup. He scored, well, I wouldn't say he's scored in the past 2 rounds at least. Madueke, he's good enough to be in our starting squad sometimes. It really depends on his performance if he wants to turn up or not. But against Mansfield, I think he's going to have an absolute joy down that side.
Worst comes to worst, would you care if if it's an early Saturday? It happens. I mean, Palace got put out, didn't they, on an early Saturday? Would you care if you got put out?
Yes.
Oh, right, okay.
But,
I'm surprised.
because it could be a domino effect. Your head's dropped. You've been put out. You've been put out. Hypothetically, you get put out by Mansfield, who no one is putting in their fucking arca. Well, you are if you like losing money. But Mansfield shouldn't beat us. They shouldn't. But if they do, then we go into Leverkusen in the first leg. Are we going to have our heads held high then, or are we going to have a point to prove? If you don't win that and you come out maybe a 0-0, then you play the weekend. Next weekend, I couldn't tell who we play.
Everton.
Everton, which is never a fucking easy game, and then you go back to Leverkusen. Does your head drop?
Yeah,
does
I get that.
your morale sort of take a dip?
So is it more the performance level rather than the actual trophy? Is I guess what I was meaning.
Yeah, I think this game is. I think all games are crucial for the running because the narrative at the moment, Arsenal are bottle jobs. They have bottled it the past 2 seasons. We've not won the Premier League since 03-04. But we're ticking all the boxes.
So ideally, you want to go as far as possible in every tournament as possible. Then.
Oh yeah, I think that's the goal. As a big club, you want to get into the deeper stages, the semi-finals at least. Oh, I know the past couple of years we've been knocked out. Darrell Jones, fucking Forest, a few years back. He's not had a great run of it at recent times. Obviously, it was Arteta's first trophy at Arsenal, so he knows how to win it. And obviously, I was during COVID, so
different atmosphere.
Yeah, I mean, if you ask me, I think we'll win 4-0. I think it'll be, yeah, I think we'll run out victors, to be honest. Everyone thought Wigan was going to be a tough game when they were battling relegation in their league, and they thought, Kenwood, they've got nothing to fear. They're going to out and play the game, and they absolutely smashed them in the first half, and we're on the sun loungers in the second half. But I think there's a few names that can play that need big performances. Madueke is one of them. Saka obviously scored in his 200th appearance against Brighton, but I don't know. There's still something about Saka. He isn't really performing like he should. Madueke has an absolute blinder. Who says he doesn't play against Leverkusen?
Yes, I actually would probably say, especially when Madueke first came into your squad, how he was playing compared to how Saka's played this year. I'm surprised he hasn't started more. But yeah, I think you're right. I do think you'll, without discrediting Mansfield too much, the levels in class. I do think you'll walk away with it tomorrow. I'd be very shocked if you didn't keep a clean sheet.
An upset's good though in an FA Cup. I know he doesn't want to hear that, but an
just
upset is good in an
not for
FA
your
Cup as
team.
well.
Just not for your team. Not West
No,
Ham.
I know. You know what I
mean,
mean, though. Like that Palace one, everyone loved and stuff like that.
It was a good game to watch, to be fair. Yeah.
No, I think you're right. I think could an upset happen?
No.
Yes. Oh, of course it can. It's the
no.
FA Cup.
When I mean this, I'm actually giving you boys praise. Is I think you boys are probably the only ones that are like City in that respect, where I don't think you'll get put out by a banana skin anymore. Your second team is too good, and then it doesn't matter if your second team's too good. You just chuck on £500 million worth, and you blow teams away. Then, and it's one of those
absolutely. No,
I respect it.
Right. No, absolutely. I think I would love to see Setford play. I think everyone's saying Kepa's going to play, and you know what? I think he definitely is. I think Kepa's going to start, but I don't see any harm putting Setford in. I watched our training video they put out on YouTube, and he was saving a few good shots. Like he's a good enough keeper. I think what is he under 21's England goalkeeper?
He could possibly be. I'm not too sure.
I suppose the difference is like you said, you want to go as far in that in the FA Cup as possible. Kepa, he's a renowned keeper. You kind of, I don't know whether you want to start the youngster when you're starting again at these sort of stages of the FA Cup is the problem. Even with how good a B team that you have or secondary team that you could put out, I don't know whether putting out a really young keeper will be something that Arteta will be comfortable with.
Maybe not, but I would love to see Setford play. I
Yeah,
like
he's
them
got to be
over at
comfortable at some
Ajax.
point. Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
everyone loves to see their youth play. Everyone loves to see a team youngster come through, especially if they score a banger in the FA Cup or for a keeper stops an absolute worldie. Like, yeah, everyone loves seeing that.
If you got through, Gav, who would you want?
I knew you were going to fucking ask, and I was going to say that 2 minutes ago. I don't have a clue. If I'm being honest, I don't really know an awful lot of the fixtures. I know you've got Liverpool, Wolves, City, Newcastle, you boys in Brentford.
Yeah, Fulham, Southampton, Port Vale, Sunderland, Newcastle, City, Leeds, Norwich,
I'll take Port Vale,
Wolves,
please.
Liverpool, Wrexham, Chelsea.
I'll take Port Vale, please. That was the ones that perked up there.
Aye.
And I don't know. It's a weird one because obviously you want your tie to be as easy as possible. Obviously,
Yeah.
Champions League, everyone's had a go at us because we've got the easiest run. I mean, finish first in the table and you've got the best chance of getting an easier tie. Obviously, Liverpool did it last year with PSG, but that's not the
And they
fucking
got
point.
fucked.
But I don't know. I don't know if you want them. I don't know if you want it to be as easy or if you want to put out the harder teams now. So
I agree with
then
you.
later on,
I genuinely think like a Liverpool or City at the Emirates, and only because I think you beat them both probably in the FA Cup.
At the Emirates, yes. I think Anfield's still a bit of a fucking slippery slope, and obviously the Etihad it's different. I think at home, it's class. I think in the Premier League, we've only got 3 away games left though for the rest of the season. So if we can keep that within the FA Cup too, and get to Wembley, because Wembley seems to be a second home to us, who seem to absolutely love winning at Wembley. But who knows?
You're calling an Arsenal Chelsea quarter final, aren't you? Again to play again,
and we can slap them again.
No.
I'm you know what? Yeah, go Kenlock. You'd love to see a Port Vale, but I'm not going to. I'm going to say you boys.
I knew you'd say that.
I think West Ham, because we've still got used to playing the Prem. They love doing this. Obviously, you had Liverpool Wolves midweek. We've got Liverpool Wolves again.
Yeah.
You had City Newcastle in the Carabao Cup semi-final. Well, that's fucking happening tomorrow night. I think we can see you boys. I see us playing yous. Then a week later, us playing yous again. And I think it'll be a harder game to play you boys than it would be Liverpool in the FA Cup. Just with how your away form would be. For Somerville is being kicked into gear. Disasi has turned your defence into a fucking I was going to say a Europe chasing team, which you fucking in your current form.
Look at the form table,
fucking well be. I think it'd be an exciting game. It's a London derby. You guys bet us. Was it last year, the year before, when it was the run-in?
2 years in a row in Emirates. Well,
yeah,
before this year.
If we can beat you in the FA Cup, then we should really have the upper hand in or the head mental warfare going into the Premier League, or the other way about if that's the way it falls.
Fucking very positive you thinking we get through on Monday night, but we'll leave this solely to Arsenal because that's just a fucking depressing thought to us on Monday night for FA Cup game.
2 predictions, or a few predictions. Madueke to score an assist, Dalman to score an assist.
You're betting tips now and everything.
No betting tips. I'm not saying anybody to go do betting. This is just my opinion. I think if Mark Stillman plays, he'll have a blinder, and Madueke seems to just love assisting. Martinelli apparently. There you go. Martinelli to score, Madueke to assist it, and Dillman to start.
You've heard 4-0 here.
Oh, 4-0 at least.
2 own goals.
Fucking 8-0. I can go for that. Go for the record. What is the record in the FA Cup for the biggest win?
I don't know. Probably the 10-1 probably had that for Man City a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, it's got to be something like that.
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot. But who the fuck would they play?
Was it Burton or some? No, it wasn't Burton because we beat Burton. It was someone like that though, Exeter or some shit.
I was going to say, it's all right. We're the only ones that get the easy draws.
Huh.
No one said that on this podcast.
No,
No. Just
Mm-mm.
fucking everyone fucking else.
we're not pulling out the moon landing didn't happen and stuff like that on this podcast. No.
Oh well, I'll do a whole video by myself with the fucking conspiracies. I love the conspiracies. Not even just Arsenal. Boston, the referees.
Oh God, right, that's plenty. Wasn't
Yeah,
a second
well,
unit for
we're going to
Van
call
Persie.
that as the pre-game for Arsenal, and we'll cut that there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's going to be a good win, and we'll see in the preview where it's going to be 5-0.
Interesting.
5. Mint, confident, love it. Bye-bye.
Let's see it happen.